What's going on, guys? I just finished up for the day here. Just dumped 3 dumpsters and did some other errands throughout the day. And something kind of came to mind due to talking to one of the transfer station guys, John, over there in the office. He does everything else as well. And he mentioned how, somebody else in a different industry was kind of complaining about the competition of new people coming into the marketplace, the ability to offer these services, and really the competition that comes with it each year. In a dumpster business, in junk removal, in anything. Hopefully with the more people out there offering, goods and services, that makes the marketplace better. That makes the free market better for the end consumer so that they're able to benefit more, because the competition produces the efficiency, or it really produces the urgency to be efficient, to offer better customer service, to offer better and more and just everything. And that got me thinking, and I wanted to just share some thoughts with you about that that I had today, just chewing on that conversation. There are new companies starting up every year. John mentioned that today. There's new dumpster companies operating and starting every day. I was one of them 2 years ago that started. I was the dude who rolled up for the first time, just like all of you, or you will soon enough if you're just starting. You're going to be the new guy. And along with that comes a lot of, harm and danger potentially, but it also comes with the challenge and the question of, can you last? Can you outlive, or can you outwill somebody else? When it comes down to it, I have survived 2 years with this side hustle that has kind of been pushed right into the center stage for it to be my full-time job, due to my other full-time job basically drying up completely. And so this, starting out for me, it was kind of a little different game that I was kind of playing compared to maybe some bigger operations out there. And the question was, will I survive? And the question still remains for those who are starting out, just now, will you survive? Can you hack it? Can you be able to pay your bills, survive, still live indoors, whatever that situation looks like for you financially? The name of the game is, can you outwill the other people? And there's a whole lot more to it, of course. With running a business, it's not just your determination or your, whatever. It comes down to dollars and cents at some point. So I get why a lot of people, they start after, 6 months later, they're gone. A year, maybe even 2 years, they're gone. We've seen a lot of that in this industry more recently. A lot more stuff out for sale. People going off to the next idea, maybe something that's more profitable. This got their attention, and now maybe they're moving on to something bigger or better. Awesome for them, fantastic. But seeing this process year after year, we have new people every single year start up a business, and they might not last the whole season. They might not last through the busy season all the way to the end and get a year under the belt because they didn't get enough momentum at the beginning and they couldn't survive long enough to get some of that traction going. And they had to do what they had to do. And so, thinking about that, when I first started, I did the kind of recon of my area, my market. There was 13 dumpster companies, technically, that could do what, in one way or another, a can or a dump trailer. There was 13 when I started. And seriously, I was scared. That was pretty daunting. I thought, well, there's still people, when I call them to get their pricing to see what they're charging, they're still booked out a week, 2 weeks, a month. People don't even pick up the phone. Seeing that and, having that in mind, okay, like I can push people out of the way, in a crowd, if that's what I'm going up against. If there's people not picking up their phone, if there's people who they can't even get you a dumpster for a month, like I can squeeze in there. There's room for me, at least in my area. And so that's what I did. And, with that, every year, I continue to see newer and newer companies. I wish the best for everybody. I hope everybody can win. There's business out there that they don't even know that their solution is getting a dumpster. They might not even know. So I believe there's people, there's enough room, there's enough meat on the bone for everybody to eat. I'm 13 people, or there's actually less now, because a lot of those people have turned over and gone on to something else, and things haven't, worked out. It's my opinion that for you, for me, to be able to survive through that beginning stage, to have the will, to have the cash flow, probably even more importantly, and to get that momentum started with your business. I think that's just a huge thing. I don't have all the answers in the world. I definitely don't. But I do know, and I'm starting to see after 2 years, I do have some momentum going. I do know some things that maybe a person, starting off probably they don't know. The question is for you and I, can we get through those beginning years that are maybe rougher, that are tougher on us? We have no traction to trying to get some traction in the midst of other companies who probably already have traction in their business. They already have clientele. They already have repeat customers. For you as a business owner, for you maybe starting up in this business, one, if you're starting up, understand the situation. Look at the playing board and see what's already going on. The companies around you, are they booked out? What are their pricing? Looking at all those factors, seeing if there is room, if it is saturated or not in your area. Can you provide that quality service at the same or better price, or maybe a more premium price for you in your situation? But also, if you can get past that beginning stage, if you can get past those things and to see that process go through for you, when you do start seeing these new people come into the industry, come into your market, there's a few other junk removal companies as well, I believe, that in the last year have jumped in. Some bigger name brands out there and in my area. And I've gone, they definitely have a bigger operation going on. I'm the little guy. I know the least, probably, still, among everybody in my area. And that's an uphill battle. The question is, am I willing to push forward, to go through that, and to, eat some shoe leather in the moment to get to where I can, make things happen down the road, to where I can offer that service, to be able to truly take care of it, and to work through these things. Seeing competition come into the fold, come into the picture for your market. Not only do I think you shouldn't be scared of that, but it's the healthy, natural thing. The more you continue to thrive and to grow and to build and to persevere, the more you're going to stick out in the midst of a larger group of people in your market who are offering the same service, who maybe don't know what they're doing, who, I don't wish harm on anybody, but aren't maybe going to last for the long haul. And these things I don't believe are negative. I think it's healthy for the end consumer. It creates that competition that forces me and you, hopefully, to want to improve, to offer better customer service, to be efficient, to be on time, take care of our equipment, to just launch forward, going to the everything we can do to take care of our customers. So they win, we win, and hopefully, those other companies, best of luck to them doing their own thing. But I think it's a healthy, natural thing for each year, new people to come in, and some people maybe to leave. And for us, if we're going to move forward, if we're going to be building this into something different, something that's going to last and not just sputter out after a year or two or however long, if you're wanting to make this to be your main thing and to build it much higher. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm wanting to do. And I'm still in that process. I'm still in the journey. I know I have the willpower. I know how I have the intentions and the guts to do it. It's just navigating those things in the meantime, and just seeing the progression each year. Seeing new people shouldn't scare you. You were one of them at one point. You're going to see them come. You're going to see them go. In the meantime, if you are one of them, do you have the guts to push forward? Are you set up, financially to survive maybe some of the slow seasons in the year? And then for you going forward, you being a person who stays around, who is a staple in your market, in your area, that you are known as the reliable person. You got all the good reviews. People are calling you back. You're getting repeat customers. You're still researching and, trying to be a better marketer, trying to reach out to more people in that process. Do you have that hunger? Do you have that drive to not just stay where you're at, but to continue growing? If you're not growing, you're dying, in my opinion. And so for you and your business, this is something that comes up yearly, and it shouldn't scare us. I'm almost, the way I feel, maybe is a little bit too compassionate or whatever to my direct competition. I'm concerned for them already. Just seeing them, they've got a lot of stuff going on, and I hope, just as a person, I hope they truly don't get financially wrecked. That's just my heart. But at the end of the day, people come and go, and if you're not going to be one of those, then you're going to have new things come up. And one of those is you're going to start seeing these new faces, new names, new numbers, new advertising, stuff. Everybody dumps at the same place, at the transfer station, at the dump, wherever you're at. And so these are the things that are going to come up as you continue to stick around year after year. You're going to see some faces stay here for a couple years. Maybe, they started even before you. They're going to stick around. There's going to be people you see and you maybe even meet and chat, and hopefully you're friendly to, that they come and they go, and you're never going to see them again. And this is just part of the business. It's maybe a little bit different than other industries, I don't know, HVAC system guys or water pressure washing, guys doing different businesses. For them, they probably don't see their direct competition at the wherever. We do. And so with that, maybe there's some people panicking, starting to see things turn over this year. A new group of people are starting up their own businesses. And maybe that's a little bit scary to you as a business owner, that you've already been through that before. Now, oh man, there's even more people coming in now. This is just the process of life. the birth, the life of it, the death of a business, or maybe it's sold off or something like that. This is a part of the deal, and I don't think it should be a scary thing. I think it's a natural thing to happen. And where's your head at? Where's your mind at? This stuff is just a part of the process. At some point you're going to sell your business, or maybe you have to shut down, or whatever the case may be. We're all in a journey, in this industry. And I think taking the fear out of some of these things would be a really helpful thing for some people, because I think it can be scary. I've been scared before. I'll be scared in the future, I'm sure, by different things. And so I hope this helps you just kind of get your mind right, get your head on straight, thinking through some of these things. There's other people out there. You're not the first person with the idea of starting a dumpster business. What happens when there's competition? What happens when there's more competition? What are you going to do? How are you going to respond? Are you going to be living in fear for that next whole season until it repeats itself the next year again and again and again? That's not the life I want to live. I hope that's not what you want to do either. It's a process, and have the self-awareness to know where you're at in that process, and for you to hopefully grow through that. So just some thoughts from the transfer station conversations that I had that today. And just wanted to put that out there. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about this. If you see them come and go as well. If maybe you are one of the people starting up just right now, whenever you're watching this, and you're looking at, oh wow, there's so many companies and they have so many dumpsters and they're so big and blah 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 blah. You know, of course, doing your own research and taking care of, you know, understanding what's going on around you. That's just a part of it. And there will be some people who leave and some people who don't. And there's many reasons for people leaving and starting a business. But the more you know, the better equipped you can be. When you see things, to take the fear, to take the venom out of it. I think this helps. So have a great day, guys. Stay safe and God bless.